Today's lesson is conducting spinner experiments. So what we'll be doing in this lesson is we'd be drawing a little circle and we'd be using a paper clip, and with that paper clip we'd be spinning it and see where it lands, and according to that we will be getting the information that we need. But before we start using a spinner, I'm just going to be using a coin. I'm going to be using a coin. So we got heads over here, we got tails over here. The reason why I want to use this coin is just to remind you of how to use a tally chart. So I'm going to be flipping this coin 15 times, and depending on what we get, we will be using a tally chart to fill in the information. So I'm going to write H for heads and T for tails, and we're going to flip it 15 times, and we're going to see what information we get. Flipped it the first time, I have it as heads, so that's 1. Flip it, that's tails, that's 2 flips. Flip it, that's heads, that's 3 flips so far. Tails, that's 2 and 2. I got heads, tails, tails again, tails again. So once we reach 5, we're gonna put a line right through it right there. That will indicate that we got 5 right there. So far we got 8 flips. Now we got another heads, we got a tails, we got a heads. So we have so far 11 flips. We got a tails, so that's 12. Another tails, it's 13. We got a heads, that's 14 flips. And we got a tails. So my question, so I could be asking you questions after you use a tally chart. How many flips did we flip the coin, without telling you at the beginning that we were going to do it 15 times? So what you basically do is just count both sides. We got 5, 6 over here, and we got 5, 9 over here. 9 plus 6 equals 15, so we got 15 flips. So in this lesson, we will be using things like that. So conducting experiments using spinner experiments, conducting spinner experiments. So we would be drawing a circle, and I could put many different options here, but I'm just going to stick with the blue and red option. And we'd be using a spinner. So the spinner could be just basically a paper clip. We've done this several times in class. You could just put a pencil right there so it could stay right in the middle, and you could flip it. So that ended on red. So you'd be using a tally chart to say that was red. And then, okay, we'll spin it again, sorry. That ended up on red. So far we got 2 reds, another red, that's a blue, and according to that, you'd fill up the information in a tally chart.